This is Talking Sports with Tom. We are back with another episode, and the Sixers are still balling. Balling. 4-1 this past road trip. It don't get no better than that. Don't get no better than that, man. That's what we needed. We still number one in the Eastern Conference standings right now. We won like a half a game up on the Nets. We play the Nets tonight. And Embiid dominated last night. Now, if he can dominate again tonight, he still got a chance to win this MVP. I said it. He still got a chance. Oh! Yeah, I said it. He still got a chance to win MVP because he dominating, and mainly because this season has been so weird, and with all the injuries, James Harden went out, LeBron's out, and we're still number one. And if Embiid's still putting up, he put up 36 last night, 7-2. He ain't had no blocks. I didn't appreciate that. But, he's still working those knees back, so he don't need to be extending himself, and he don't need to extend that knee. So, but he's still out here dominating. He had 35 against Boston. That's a division rival. We needed that win because Boston they've been playing kind of okay. So, Embiid still has a chance to win this MVP only because this year has been so crazy. Really, he would never get a chance to win MVP missing that many games. But since all the main MVP leaders, Harden, Bron, these people all dealing with injuries, he still got a chance. He still got a chance, people. So if he can bring that home, let's go. Just keep going, Embiid. You got it. Just keep going with that. But let's get into some of these games. Like I said, the Sixers beat Dallas yesterday, 113-95. It was really easy money all the way through, for real. Really easy money. I mean, Luka Doncic played a nice little game, but Embiid just dominated. They big man. They had Willie Cauley-Stein on them. He was trying to get physical with Embiid. I don't know why he tried. So that was a good, solid win for us. Knock those dollars down a little bit, help out them Lakers over there because they still trying to hang on without LeBron. But we are definitely playing good. We played OKC, Oklahoma Thunder. We beat them 117-93 points. Joel put up 27, 9-4, which is another solid game. That was basically a blowout the whole way through, so the bench really played a lot in that game. We did lose to Zion now. Since Zion, he put the pieces on us a little bit. He did. He dropped 37 points and looked good. He looked good. They got him playing some kind of center point guard, and he bringing the ball down, and he got a quick first step, and he just been doing that to a lot of people. He been cooking a lot of people lately, and he looked like a player that's gonna be like a top 10, top 20 player maybe all time if he keep doing the things he doing out there. But he killed us. We wasn't ready for that because they got a nice little team. They was missing Lonzo Ball, I believe, but they still got Ingram, and they threw so many oops. You would have thought it was semi-pro out there. How many oops they was throwing in that game to they centers. It was okay. Semi-Pro is a movie, if y'all didn't know. Will Ferrell, they discovered the oop in that joint. They didn't, but in the movie. But they was doing oops like crazy, like in that game. So that's really all they really got at this point. Inside presence, and they got Ingram out there scoring. They gonna be a tough. They gonna be a tough team for the next upcoming years, and they might be a tough team this year because if they can keep winning a few more games, they gonna be in that play-in spot. And anything can happen in that play-in spot from 7 throughout 10. So if they can go on the hot, if Zion can get hot, because he's a superstar talent, and if superstars can get hot in this league, anything is possible. So you gotta be careful. If whoever's playing that 7-8, y'all want to be in the playoffs, y'all better try to stay away from Zion. Gotta stay away from that motherfucker, man. That nigga crazy. But we played a good game. We played a solid game. Only that game, Seth Curry 0 for 7. We lost. It was 94-101 Pelicans way. If Seth Curry would have hit a few shots, we would have been right in the mix. And B had a horrible game that game too. He shot 5 for 16. So That's a team we should have went 4-0 on this road trip. For real. 4-0. But it happens. We can't win every game. And if Zion going to put up 37 and dominate us the way he did, then we going to lose sometimes. And, it'd be like that. It definitely be like that. So I'm not too mad at him for doing that. We can't win every game. We still number one in the East right now. So that's what I'm happy about, man. We still number one, and we need to stay number one. Because if we wind up falling to the second spot, we're going to wind up having to play the Bucks or Brooklyn in that second round. And I'd rather play Miami or Charlotte or the Knicks. I'd rather play those guys. Yeah, and they gonna play tough. Miami gonna be a tough out in the playoffs, and the Knicks is too. So they play us tough. Division rivals always play you tough, but we can still beat them every single game, even though they can play us tough. But they gonna lose in that fourth quarter because we just a better team. So I'd rather see them and have a cakewalk to the Eastern Conference Finals. Cakewalk. That's what it would be. And we need it. We need an easy schedule like that. And to be rested enough because we're going to wind up playing the Nets in this conference finals. So we need to be rested as possible. Excuse me. We need to be rested as possible to play these Brooklyn Nets in this finals. So that's going to be a tough out if they healthy. Even if they're not all healthy, two superstars is always going to be a tough out. And I would love to see these Sixers in the finals this year instead of 3 years from now, when we can possibly do it. So let's just keep doing what we doing. Sixers, man, y'all look good. Look good. Joel is a monster, and I really want him to get to take home, bring back this MVP to Philly. Like that would be a Tony the Tiger great thing. So just keep doing what y'all doing. Doc got us looking good. Seth, you got to make sure you're hitting these shots, and we won't lose no games. So I think I heard a stat if Seth Curry's shooting 50% from the field, we like damn near unstoppable. I think we might have lost like one game or something. Plus, if our starters play, we got like the best starting record in the league. Like when it comes to wins and losses, like if all our starters play, we winning most of the time. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing. We look good. Jamal Murray for the Denver Nuggets had a knee injury. It looked like it's going to be something that's going to sideline him for at least a few weeks. So look for them to slide. That's going to help the Lakers maintain their position in the Western Conference standings. Yeah, that's going to help them because he's, they second best player next to Nikola Jokic. So they're going to need him to come back soon if they want to make a push in these playoffs. Because if not, it's going to be real bad. In other news, Paul Pierce got his ass fired from ESPN because he wanted to be partying at home and going. He went live and he got the bitches. He had the bitches in the background shaking, and he was smoking and doing a whole bunch of extra stuff. You can't do that stuff when you got a job. When people watching you every day, you just can't do that stuff. Even if I live like that, you ain't gonna see me on live showing the whole world. I need to keep that in house. So they let him go. I don't know who they're gonna replace him with, but we'll see in the upcoming days. Oh man, but yeah, I feel sorry for him, man, because he was salty. That's just the too on shit. Everybody do stuff when they get too on that you regret. So I know he woke up the next day like, I should not have done that. And a lot of people said he had something in the works, or he had another, I ain't hear nothing yet. So I don't know what's going on, but I know he can bounce back. He can find another job somewhere, but you just can't be doing, dumb shit like that. Paul Pierce. It's young boy shit for real. You can't be putting everybody in your business all the time. You gotta keep everything off of social media sometimes, people. Sometimes they don't need to know everything. Show them some stuff. Little, they should know 10%, not significant events. For real. And the only other big news coming up is we got the Nets tonight. We got the Brooklyn Nets tonight. I don't think Kyrie's playing because he just take days off because he want to. I don't think Harden's playing, but I don't care, man. We beat these dudes. We gonna dominate. We gonna show because the Lakers beat them a few days ago, 4 days or 5 days ago. So we need to go out here and handle business tonight, man. Especially for this record, for this #1 seed. So we need to handle business, make sure we ain't got no tiebreaker or nothing with them. We'll be like a full game and some change up on them if we can win tonight. Please don't mess around and lose Sixers. Damn, man. Y'all better, if Harden and them not playing, y'all better not lose. There's no way possible we should lose tonight. So, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe if you can. We're going to talk about these upcoming games in a few more days. Just, have a good day, y'all. The sun finally out. It's been like 4 or 5 days where it was cloudy as shit for like 4 or 5 days. So the sun finally out. I'm about to go do some yard work. Like I said, like and subscribe. Have a good day. Peace.